Not much to say. My wife and I are getting a divorce because of her infidelity. And last month, she threw it in my face that she has been having an affair during our engagement and for the first year of our marriage. Note that this is not the same guy she's leaving me for. I got a DNA test kit from a drugstore, and sure enough, my son is not actually biologically mine. I am completely destroyed, but I want to do what's right by my boy. He's still my son as far as I'm concerned, even if we ain't related by blood. I raised him for 10 years. His biological dad is long gone, by the way, and there is no hope of finding him, according to my soon-to-be ex. My dilemma is, should I tell my son? And if so, how old should he be and what not? I feel like he might want to know for medical history, although I'm not sure what good that would do since his biological father is long gone. I know he doesn't know now. My ex's only motivation for saying what she did was to cut me deep, and she succeeded. But I want to know what the best course of action is for my boy. A few points to clear up. Yes, the test is valid. I purchased it from the drugstore, but I had to submit the result to an official lab, and it cost a couple of $100s. Second, I am not abandoning my son. I love him and I refuse to be without him, and would gladly pay any child support required. Even if I want to back out of the situation, I couldn't. My attorney told me that because my name was in the birth certificate and my child was born within my marriage, and it's been more than 2 years since he was born, I cannot contest and refuse child support, even with the DNA test as proof. Luckily, my ex is making this somewhat easy. She and her new boyfriend don't really want a kid around getting in the way of their new romance. We are going through the divorce paperwork, and I'm willing to let her out of paying child support if she gives me primary and majority custody. She seems eager to latch onto that. I don't care if I miss a few hundreds a month, if it means my son doesn't have to be around her and her new boyfriend too much, and he lives mostly with me. I cannot tell him now. He's torn up about the divorce, and he knows his mom cheated and is living with another man. He doesn't really want to live with her right now anyway. It's not set in stone yet. We are still in the middle of all the divorce paperwork, and it's going to take a while to divide up everything. Update: I've got my son set up with a therapist, and his first counseling session is next week. I have informed the therapist of the situation so he can give me an appropriate advice and feedback. I am leaning towards telling my son, but not right now. Maybe in a few years. I would much rather he finds out from me than anyone else. But I will stick with what the therapist tells me is best for him. My ex has known all this time that he was not mine, but she doesn't know that I did the test, and I have no intention of informing her. I have just told her that I don't care if he's not mine biologically or not, which is both confusing and infuriating for her, because I know she wanted to cause me pain, and I've been hiding it well. I don't think she will say anything to our son. In her own way, she loves him and has only been purposely aggressive and hostile with me throughout our relationship, never our son. She's just very neglectful with him, and is kind of like a kid with a puppy. She thinks he's cute and she does take care of him when she feels like it and as long as it doesn't inconvenience her. But right now, she's just too busy poking another guy to pay attention to him. And yes, I would be lying if I said I wasn't a little bitter right now. I just want to be rid of her by this point, and for her to leave me and my son alone. Her giving me majority custody in return for me not to pursue child support is what getting the custody issue over and done with, so I can just cut her out of my life as much